So I've been filming these trikes of Mexico all over. This one's interesting because the bike is actually a complete bike in the back, and then it's turned into a truck kind of carrier reverse trike in the front. It's not exactly high tech. The welds look strong but not beautiful. You see a lot of these. There are all kinds of versions. You see one with one wheel in the front or two in the front. This looks like a combination of a bicycle and a motorcycle. Say Mototaxi. This one's got lights on it, which most of them don't. There goes the more standard one. I've been filming a lot of which is pedal powered. So these are pretty neat. It's a good way to get around. I'm sure it's cheap. It's all about being cheap. Yamaha. That's pretty cool. 4-stroke. But let's see if I can find some more of these. Lots of variations. A lot of things I see here in Mexico are motorcycles. This is a brand new Italiaca. One cylinder. I think they're about 150 cc's. Might be more. Oh, it says 200 right there. This one's brand new. Still has the wrapper on the seat, but it appears to be not too new. Somebody's bought it and been riding it around. Pretty neat little bikes. They load these things up with everything. Barrels of bananas. They're basically trucks. See them all over the place. Really nifty little bikes though. Let's see what the dashboard looks like. Oh, it's just a tack. It goes up to 14,000 RPM. Wow, I'm sure it only goes up to 8 for normal usage. But everything's in Spanish. See these all over. They're not catalyzed, I don't believe, and not very powerful. Doesn't seem to be a concern here in Mexico. Pretty neat little bikes. This one is, like I said, brand new. All right, so here we are on vacation in Mahura, Mexico, and I've been digging these little Vespa Oppies, but they're not Oppies, they're some other brand. I'm gonna take a close look at them. It's all in kilometers. Seats, I guess 4, maybe 3. They have a little 4-stroke engine under the rear here. I don't know what the real brand is, but they're pretty cool. They're all over them, all over Mexico, and they're called Mototaxis. See if I can figure out what it is. TVS. Might be a different brand. A lot of cars here that I've never seen before, but these really have struck my fancy. I got to get out of the road. I'll get run over. Really, really neat. I've seen red ones, yellow ones, white ones. I don't know much about them. I'm learning, but love to bring one of these home. Little 10-inch tires. Oh no, that's 8-inch. Those are 8-inch tires. 3-wheeler, has hydraulic brakes, motorcycle handlebars. Looks like the red line might be 80 kilometers max, so that's not even 100, that's like 45. Pretty neat. Spare under the driver's seat there. It's like a shifter or a handle, maybe that's the e-brake there. Pretty cool. Got to see how I can get my hands on one of these things. They're just really, really neat. Okay, we're going to continue our car spotting in Mexico. Things we don't see much, but I really like these. So I've been following these motorcycles in Mexico. Here's another one of these Atancas. It's hard for me to pronounce, but I think they're Italian made for the Mexican market. This is also 150 cc's like the other one that I featured, a red one. This one's a little older. Pretty neat little bikes. See them all over. This one's in really good shape. Most of them are really beat up, and that's why I picked this one. Nobody rides with helmets, so you don't see a helmet. They got mag wheels, kind of a rear fender, and I'm sure it's some type of a, well, either Italian or Japanese, Chinese, or clone of a 150cc engine. It doesn't appear to be a GY6, actually a real engine, 4-stroke with 6 speeds, I'm sure. Really neat. Yeah, same type of cluster. See these all over. I'm anxious to go into a store and see what these cost. Stay tuned. So I just walked into a shop that sells washers and dryers and appliances. They also happen to sell motorcycles. These are the Italica brand motorcycles. This one's a 150, the green one here. This one's a 250, that's a real sporty bike. 125, I don't know the prices. They're all on credit. And they have lots of scooters. All Italica brand. One of them's even a classic. Vitalia by Italca. Pretty neat. And there's more of a moped style. That's where these are all coming from. It's pretty amazing to see brand new ones. You see them all beat up on the streets. Look at these dirt bike ones. Off-road. 125 and a 150. Pretty neat. There's some more over there. Sold right along washers and dryers and computers and stove tops and TVs. Only in Mexico. Pretty neat. I'd like to know more about these. Talk to the guy. So we're in the high rent district now. We are in downtown, or the shopping part of Mexico City. It's called Santa Fe. And I just want to, step off the curb here and take a look at the class of motorcycles that are here. I mean, some of the stuff is crazy now. It went from kind of barnyard and farm junk to look at the size of the rear sprocket on that thing. I don't know what's up with that, but it says stunts on the side, right next to a classic, looks like a Vespa 150, but I'm not sure of that. And then we got like a Harley Davidson copy, and there's a guy just leaving on a, looks like a Harley copy, clone, 250. 250 is about the biggest bike you'll see here. But these are all in good shape. 2019, is that a KTM? Yeah, KTM 250. Those are kind of popular here in downtown. And then typical scooters, the Italca brand, which seems to be a knockoff of something. And pretty neat little bikes. See them all around. Here's another Italca. 250, is that no, 200, I think. Kind of an enduro. It's just a little sampling. I'm walking around the parking lot of the shopping center looking at cars and bikes that we don't have in the United States. Oh, and another scooter just pulled up.